Fortunately, Western society has come a long way in recent years when it comes to the stigma we associate with mental illness. We now understand that psychological conditions affecting our mood and our general well-being often require more than a flippant reprimand to get on with it or don't worry, be happy. We now have access to a range of medical interventions, including some mood stabilising drugs and antidepressants. Today, we're looking at how these drugs affect the voice, as well as a range of things you can do to care for the voice while you're taking these pharmaceuticals.
Sound check. Check 1, check 2.
G'day, welcome to Voice Essentials, the YouTube channel where everybody sings. My name is Dr. Dan. I'm so glad you chose to click on my video. Now, there are countless reasons why a singer might be prescribed mood stabilising drugs or antidepressants. From stress and general anxiety through to major depressive episodes, the reasons for pharmaceutical intervention are unique for every individual and require a tailored approach. So just to be clear, I will not be recommending medications, nor will I be offering qualitative thoughts on the different compounds available. In this video, we will only be reviewing the types of drugs that might be prescribed, the possible side effects on the voice, followed by some general suggestions when seeking to manage the voice-related side effects. It is vital that all information supplied in this video should be received as general in nature. You should always consult your mental health specialist before implementing any change to your mental health care plan, especially when it comes to the pharmaceutical strategy they have designed for your personal care. Of course, one of the challenges facing singers who have been prescribed medicines for any number of a multiplicity of ailments is the often unavoidable subsequent impact of that drug. Lita Skurs writes, "The unfortunate reality is that medications are not entirely specific, and while they may treat a problem very nicely, inevitably they affect other systems or organs of the body. So, just like professional sports athletes need to be conscious of every drug that enters their body due to the strict rules governing performance enhancements, vocal athletes need to be aware of every drug that they ingest." Skurs is helpful again when she writes, "For the vocal athlete, medications are best understood by the way they target or adversely interact with the upper, nose, throat and larynx, and lower, trachea and lungs, airways." Antidepressants and mood stabilising drugs are indeed no exception to this general rule. Depression, performance anxiety and other mental health issues may be treated using antidepressants, antipsychotics, selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors, beta blockers and psychostimulants, and selective norepinephrine reuptake inhibitors. The possible side effects caused by the full range of drugs available to treat these conditions include everything from weight gain to headaches through to suicidal compulsions. Everyone responds differently, so one person's side effect won't necessarily be another person's. It's also helpful to know that some side effects are temporary and might completely resolve within a few weeks of commencing the therapeutic treatment. Currently, many physicians prescribe selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors, or SSRIs, when treating depression. SSRIs have become popular first-line therapy for unipolar depression, non-bipolar, because of their relatively mild side effect profile compared with older antidepressant agents. For those suffering from bipolar disorder, mood stabilising drugs may be prescribed. Lithium, the classic mood stabiliser, is the only psychotropic medication that has been shown to decrease the risk of suicide. Unfortunately, lithium has a wide array of serious side effects, so antipsychotic drugs are being increasingly administered for conditions such as bipolar disorder and schizophrenia. These two have their side effects as well, including the potential for weight gain and gastrointestinal issues such as constipation. Of course, all side effects should be monitored and discussed with your doctor. Leborgne and Rosenberg encourage working with the prescribing physician to find effective dosing and counterbalancing potential side effects with increased hydration, room humidification, and/or elimination of other drying agents. In fact, the two main side effects the singer needs to be attentive to is dry mouth and reflux, both of which can have a significant impact on the health of the voice and the singer's continued singing efficiency. I've dealt with reflux in another video, so I'll leave a link in the description section below for those of you who haven't seen it before. I would add, however, a caution, noting that when seeking to manage reflux with medication while also taking other drugs such as antidepressants, one should only do so under the direction of their leading mental health care professional. As for dry mouth, the main aim is to replenish the hydration levels that have been sapped from the vocal tract by the prescribed medications. Lee Discourse writes, "The most frequent concern is whether the medication causes dryness of mucosa or change in the tenacity and or viscosity of mucus. Either may decrease the efficiency of vocal cord vibration and predispose the singer to vocal quality changes and increased vocal fatigue. Dry mouth is a side effect that may improve once the drug reaches its optimal retained potency within the body. In the meantime, dry mouth can be managed by increasing overall hydration with high levels of water intake, and some of my students have benefited from an over-the-counter mouth rinse like Biotine, as well as day and night vapor inhalation. Dry air can exacerbate the problem, so do your best to avoid air-conditioned rooms, and if possible, rehumidify the air while you sleep with a general-purpose humidifier. Again, I cannot stress how important it is to validate any implementation of any of the additional strategies that I've mentioned with your lead mental health care professional. I'm always keen to hear about your experiences, so please leave your comments below, but please note that any comments deemed to be unhelpful, such as unqualified medical advice, will be deleted. I hope to see you again soon. I'm Dr. Dan. Sing well.